Hello, welcome to today's video. In today's video I'm going to show you what's in my everyday bag versus my gigging bag. So if you'd like to see what's inside those two bags, please keep on watching. Oh, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Liya. I'm a singer and a songwriter. I post music related content as well as vlogs. So if you like the vibe, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you can get notification and be the first to know when I post. Let's get going and see what's in those two bags, the tiny one and the huge one. Let me get a little more comfortable. Okay, let's start with the tiny little bag. This is my Forla bag. I got it last year for Christmas from my mom and my dad, and I love it. I wear it in the summer, in the winter as well. I think it's a perfect little everyday bag. You would be surprised how many things fit inside this tiny little bag. So let's go. I have some hand moisturizer by Yves Rocher. It's really nice. It's the vanilla one. That one and the coconut one. I have a hand sanitizer. I love this one. It's the Black Cherry Merlot. It's so good. If you know me, you know that I use a lot of sunscreen every single day of my life, and I do reapply. But when I'm outside and when I'm wearing makeup, I cannot put on more lotion. So what I carry in my bag is this. It is a spray-on sunscreen. I know they're not the best. They're not like the equivalent of putting a cream one on, but they're better than nothing, so I still use them. And I always use the Roche-Posay one. I'm not sure if there are any other ones. Probably. I also have a powder one. I carry either this one or the powder one. I don't have it in this bag right now, but if it's summer, I will have this or the powder one. The powder one is by Tarte. Then I have my wallet. I have a little card holder, not even a wallet, a card holder. I have my cards, my Sephora card, of course, and a little Cafe Nero card. Then I have these blotting sheets, oil blotting papers. They're awesome for when you get oily, and I do, so I like to blot. Next we have my sunglasses. These are my everyday sunglasses. They might be a little dirty right now. I think they're from Rag & Bone, I want to say. Yep. I love them. Then I have some makeup. I have my favorite lip pencil, my favorite lip gloss, lip oil by Dior, and a shimmery Kiko one as well. And, of course, a tiny little mirror so I can put these on. Only a few things left. I have my house keys, nothing interesting there. I have a random little number, 77. Today's your lucky day. I don't know. I don't remember where this is from. Oh, I went to a fashion show and this was they gave me this, but this was not my seat number. They just gave it to me so I could go inside the show, but then I was front row. I always have stevia in me. That is a random fact about me. I will always have stevia with me because you never know when you might be out for coffee and there's no stevia in the coffee store, and that's the worst. Oops. That would be the worst, so I always have it with me, especially when I'm in Europe, because when I'm in Boston, everywhere I go there's stevia, but when I'm in Europe, stevia is not as popular, or at least they have some that's not that good, so I always keep this one. It's the stevia in the raw, always. This is my favorite. Last but absolutely not least, something that I have in every single one of my bag, another random fact about me, is earplugs. I always have earplugs because you never know when you might end up at a party and it's loud and you gotta protect your ears. Let me give you a little speech, and I'm gonna sound like a grandma or like a crazy musician. I am the second one. But I protect my ears like crazy because your ears can get damaged very easily. And clubs are so freaking loud. Bars are so loud. It's insane, and I think it's really damaging to people's hearing. So I always have these on me. And I love them. And even with them, I can hear absolutely everything. So the goal is that you put them all the way in, and trust me, if you go to a party and you have those in, you're gonna hear the music even better, because they're gonna take away the frequencies, the super loud, crazy frequencies, and you're just gonna hear everything very nicely and softly. So earplugs, always, always, always. And that is it. That is everything I have in this bag. Quite a lot of things, right? Now let's get to my gigging bag. Yeah. This is my backpack that I go and do shows with. It's my gigging bag. It's really heavy. Let's dive in. So I can show you the first things that I have that are on the side and get those out of the way. I always have a freshly made tea with me, usually throat coat. If you're a singer, you know that that's our tea. Every singer drinks throat coat, so I will always have tea in here. Then in the other pocket, I have a bottle of honey. I always have honey with me when I'm gigging to put in my tea. Also, I like to take sips of tea, of honey. Maybe weird, but I love it. It's so good, and it's good for your voice. This is not an ad, but it's so good. Right here, I always have my Shure ear monitors. Here they are. In their little case. And right next to them, I have, guess what? You guessed it. Earplugs, always, every single bag, especially when I'm gigging, because if I don't have my monitors in my ears to protect my ears, it is so loud on stage and I don't want any ear damage, so I always have earplugs in every single one of my bags, especially my gigging bag. And then right here in the back, I have this little device. It's the Shure. I forget what it's called, but it's by Shure, and this is where I plug my ear monitors, and then they go in my ears, and I'm able to hear myself. So this is one part of it. You'll see the rest in my bag. What else do we have here? We have some other things in here. Oh, I have my little old Venmo QR code. Sometimes when I gig and I have a tip jar, I like to put my Venmo QR code, so people nowadays don't really carry cash anymore, so they can tip me there. Then I have, it's my set list from a festival I did really recently in Ipswich, and I was performing Dream House, that's an original. Love Break, that's an original, both are out. X's and O's, that's a cover. Read the Label, that's an original that I haven't released, and I don't know if I'll release. Stupid for Your Love, original. Hit Me, Baby One More Time, Going Into Levitating by Dua Lipa. I love that little mashup, and obviously covers. Devil's Desserts, original that I haven't released yet. And Mother Medusa, another original that is out and you can stream it. Check out my music, link below. Do we have anything else in here? Oh, of course. What did I say? What did I say about me and stevia? Stevia all the way, always, every bag. Then I have some extra batteries and a tampon. That's everything in this. Let's check these pockets. I'm pretty sure I have stuff in here. I have gum. When I go gigging in my breaks, people talk to me. I don't want a stanky breath. I always have gum with me. That's everything here. And hand sanitizer, the world we live in. Okay, let's go into the actual bag. I have my microphone, Sennheiser E945. It's a great microphone for stage. It has lipstick all over it, because I'm the type to kiss my mic when I sing. Then I have this cable, which is for my PA. I don't always carry my PA with me to gigs, but when I do, I have the cable in. I have this, which is, I don't have it in here, but if I was going to a gig right now and I forgot the thing that I'm gonna talk to you about, I was gonna be in deep. My ear monitors need to connect to a device. So the device that I'm missing, but it's in my little homemade studio, but the device I'm missing is there. It's not here, but usually it's in my bag. But anyway, this gets plugged in. Everything in here gets plugged into it. It's like a little body, like the mother. I don't know how it's called. And I have the power supply, and the antenna should be in here. The antenna is in here, and some batteries. So that is everything I would need in order to plug my ear monitors. So reminder to myself to go and put this in here. Then I have this, which is an iPad stand. So sometimes, depending what my gig is, I would need my iPad to look at lyrics, or if somebody requests a song, so I can look them up, look up the chords, look up the lyrics. So speaking of this, so let me show you, my tablet is also in here. So it really depends the type of gig. If it's a restaurant, I always have this with me. If I'm doing like an original show, then I don't, of course. But if I'm doing restaurants, I have this on me so that if somebody requests something, I can look the songs up if I don't know them, because I always like to be able to do requests. And some songs I know, like I've heard them, I know how they go kind of, but I don't know the lyrics, so I always have that. Last but not least, I have a XLR. It is this really pretty Kansai XLR. It is a guy from my college makes these, and he invited me to be part of testing them, and he gave me one, so that's how I have that. And I have a bunch of XLRs in my little studio. This is it. This is the one I carry to gigs. Do we have anything else? Stevia. One more packet of stevia. Telling you guys. Oh, and I always have my purse, my wallet, but in this case it was in my small bag. So there it is, but it would usually be in here. Other things that I always carry in here that were in my small bag are my lipstick and my blotting sheet thing, as well as my lip pencil and my lip gloss. If I'm going to a gig that's outside in the summer, sunscreen, of course, that's always in there. I think that's it. That is everything I have in my gigging bag, as well as my everyday bag. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, shh, just wait for the next one. Maybe you'll like it a little bit more. That was everything from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out my music. Check out the newest video I released right here, or here. No, I'm gonna put it here. Check this video out. Goodbye. Have a great day. Mwah.